Hello everyone, it's Vicky Chiapani on what's going on in our community. Today we are here with Gloria. Thank you, Gloria, for having us.
Hi, Vicky. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. She's a holistic nutritionist and BIE practitioner. It's really interesting and she has so many information for us and very interesting because sometimes we think that we know many things, but really it's more deep where we have to go. So could you tell us now about how did you start your business in nutritionist and why?
Okay, sure. Well, the story was back when I had problems in the family, health problems, especially with my husband. And then I realized that it was something that maybe we could help with. So I went into nutrition. And then I found more things, and then I thought it was a good idea to take a program. So it was when I went back to college and I studied holistic nutrition at the Institute of Holistic Nutrition. And then after that, when I graduated, I realized there's something else here that I should add to my practice. And that's when I took the modality I do that it calls Bioenergy, Intolerance, Elimination. That's why I'm BIE practitioner. So I work with energy. And
that's so interesting, yeah, that I realize now. So could you explain a little more about that? Because I think that it's like a combination of both, right? Like,
yes. So it's important for me to give people counseling and nutrition because with this modality I can help their bodies to balance many different things. And we cover pathologies from A to Z. But I'm going to give you an example. Allergies. We're very well known for balancing allergies. So if I balance you with, for example, something like celiac, right? Celiac is an autoimmune disease, and you become totally intolerant to gluten.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to eat anything that is wheat or anything that contains gluten. If I balance your body and you're not more reacting or longer reacting to gluten, I'm not going to tell you, hey Vicky, you're good now, so go and eat all the bread you can, because I can't do that, right? She got intolerance to gluten. It was because at one point her body got so stressed out and it suddenly started reacting to it. So I gotta empower Vicky to have better choices in her life to feel healthy and vibrant and happy, right?
Yeah,
so I gotta give her that counseling. So on the side of energy, the theory here, I'll explain you more or less, is pretty much basic physics. So everything in the universe has a vibration or energy. That's the way that things just vibrate. So inside of our body, our cells doesn't really talk to each other by voice or having legs or arms, things like that. They do this connection by vibrations, okay? So that's the way they work. So when they get stressed against something, pretty much when it's something good for you, like an essential amino acid, mineral, or vitamin, your body will recognize that it's not something harmful, but in the meantime it will let you go, which it means it won't absorb it, and therefore it cannot be utilized the way that it's supposed to, and therefore help your body, right? But if it's something that your body definitely doesn't recognize and detects that is harm, what does it do? Well, the immune system will just quarantine that substance or molecule that is not recognizing and keep quarantining things until it grows and grows, and later you call it a pathology. You're going to have a diagnosis and you're going to have a sickness, in other words. So what I do is I muscle test. I muscle test with your hand, and it works pretty much like this. Whatever your body doesn't recognize won't be strong, and it will reject it, and whatever your body recognizes, it will attach and be strong. And that's what happens when I do my muscle testing. Once I have identified the culprit, let's say I find out that Vicky is intolerant to a vitamin because she's depleted. In this case it calls retinol, which is vitamin A. I muscle test her and I realized that she's totally weak she's not absorbing. Vicky's telling me, Gloria, I'm having this multivitamin, it's excellent. How come I have the right intake? I eat a lot of carrots, you know, and how come I'm depleted? Well, Vicky, your body doesn't recognize vitamin A, and that's what it happens. So at that point, I take my vitamin A and I place it on my plate here. This is my machine, and what I do is electronic acupuncture. With this electronic acupuncture, this machine will be able to tell me where the points that I need to reintroduce this energy are. So which are here, here, your heart, your spleen, and 4 other points on each of your feet. After I reintroduce the energy in your body will match the same frequency and recognize it, and then do the homeostasis. That's simple. So when I try that energy after I reintroduce it, if I test Vicky, Vicky will be really strong to vitamin A. So now every single thing that she's taking as a food or as a supplement, all her cells will understand it, and it will bind and utilize that vitamin the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, so it's the balance.
It's the balance.
Yeah,
so you leave 1 week for your body to balance in order to have the next session, and then we keep going.
Yes.
Usually, it takes
so many things. Yeah, exactly. And as I asked you before, like, you feel that the community now is taking more about the nutrition and the food that we are taking, because as you say before, when you start that you have a problem at home, and sometimes we think that, oh no, we just eat salad and fruit and we are okay, and I give my kids a good balance with fruit and salad. But I think that after I talk to you, I think that we need to know more, right?
Yeah, we need to know more, because yes, salads are very healthy. Your leafy greens are always going to be amazing for you, are the ones to have more chlorophyll, more enzymes, and at the end, those bitters are the ones that are actually activating all these amazing enzymes, right? That make your body work properly, digestion and everything. But I notice, at least here with my clients, they still don't know well the concept of healthy fats. And that's something that I work a lot with. The importance, for example, of hydrochloric acid. I already have 2 clients that the main root of a cause of so many problems they have was the hydrochloric acid. So in a way that there's so much media right now like this, thank you, people is becoming more aware
about it.
The awareness is higher for sure. It's just keep communicating to people.
Yeah. And did you have any tips or any advice for the, usually more for moms, that we are the one who buy the food and who buy everything and who make the food at home? So did you have any tips for us, you know, like where to go more? Yeah, exactly. I know that we need more information, but
well,
just to
as a mom, I can tell you, and we're here to help everyone. We're not going to try to judge anyone, because I was there at one point. I didn't know better. But for moms, kids are just having so much sugar. Easy with the sugar. And really, they're little. They cannot go to a store and buy things. You guys are the ones who are buying it.
That's true.
So you have a big responsibility when you see that your kid is turning into something that maybe you don't want, because you're feeding it with the wrong food. So for one thing, don't buy things that they're highly processed. That's what they're gonna do is gonna impact their glycemic levels really bad, and you will see changes on kids that you maybe don't want to deal with when they're little. But we're seeing these days a lot of kids already in metabolic syndrome before being diabetes 2, because they're just buying and eating whatever they want.
Whatever they want. And it's true, we are the one who buy the stuff. I mean, whatever is at home is...
Exactly. So you are the ones who are buying this food for the kids. And I'll tell you something, if you don't buy it, easy, you don't eat it.
Yeah, exactly.
So do an effort. Okay. I can help a lot with counseling.
Yeah, that's right. So I know that is a lot of information for us. So feel free to call Gloria and visit her. She's fantastic. Could you give us your phone, please?
Sure. My business calls Gloria's Balance, and you can always just contact me directly to my cell phone. That's 416-879-4554, and happy to help anyone.
That's great. Thank you so much.
You're
And yeah,
welcome.
call Gloria, okay? Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.